Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have the week 2 clan battle. This clan battle is different from last week. Last week was a combined score, so you and your partner played, you added up your scores, and you compared it to your opponents. This week, it is a best score, or a best ball. Both you and your partner play out the entire hole, and whoever has the better score, that's what gets put on the scorecard. That best score is compared to your opponents, and whoever has a better score, each hole wins. So it's match play, which is good. It allows us to have a bad hole here or there and not ruin the scorecard. The other nice part about this is, since it's pretty difficult to get everybody to play together, we each play our rounds one at a time. So I had the benefit of my partner playing first, so I know which holes he did well on and which ones that he needed me to pick him up. So my strategy going into this was, the better my partner scored on a hole, the more aggressive I would be on that hole. So as the holes come up, I can tell you what my partner shot and how he did, and kind of my thinking going into it. Alrighty, so week 2 clan battle, this is my round. Here we go, let's tee off. So first hole, 490 yard par 5. I actually elect to hit the 3-wood because I know I'm not going to make it over that ravine. So I want to come up just short, which about a 250 yard shot would be great. I end up putting it in the right rough. On this hole, my partner made par, so I'm trying to go for birdie, hence why I'm hitting the hybrid there. I was trying to get it to the green. I came up a little bit short. I hit a great chip shot here. Thought I had the gimme, just went outside, but I set myself up for a birdie putt, and I just miss it. I was pretty disappointed with myself. I just went by the edge. I went after it. So we both made a par. Second hole, my partner made a bogey. So I'm playing this hole a little bit more conservative. Teeing off again with a hybrid. Just trying to get this in the fairway. I figure I can make no worse than I need to make no worse than a par. So I'm going to go hybrid. Wedge here. I believe it's a 54 degree. I put it a little bit left. I thought the wind would carry it a bit more, but I'm able to make a birdie putt. I took my time with this one. I cut that out, but I wanted to make a good par. I did not want this going long, so I settled for a putt that went a little bit short, but no biggie. Made the par. That went on the scorecard. This hole, my partner made par, so I'm swinging for the fences here, and I pulled it dead left, trying to make a birdie. Luckily, it went far enough that I believe that's a 9-iron into this green, and once again I'm setting myself up for a birdie putt. Again, there's no reason to come up short here. I want to go for the hole, but I just hit it way too hard. So I'm going to complete this hole. It doesn't make a difference on the scorecard. Partner's already in for par. So fourth hole, my partner made birdie, so I need to make eagle if I'm going to make any difference on the scorecard. So considering it's a par 3, and that would require me getting a hole in one, I did my best to go after it. For a second here, when the ball was coming back, I thought I might have had a chance, but we already have birdie in play, so at this point I'm just trying to finish out the hole. And preparing for the next hole, which is a par 4. My partner made bogey here, so again, I'm trying to play a little bit more conservative. Unfortunately, I pushed my driver to the right, which is not a great start to a hole, leaving me 176 in on a hole that I really need to par. So I like to pitch out and give myself a chance to get up and down from about 90 yards, which turned out to be the very smart play here, because that shot I put right next to the pin, but still have to putt it. It did not make it inside the gimme circle, but no problem. Made the par, put it on the scorecard. Sixth hole, my partner made par, so again, I'm trying to be a bit more aggressive here. Took out the driver, hit this one pretty much right down the middle, setting myself up for a beautiful second shot, and again, a shot at birdie here. So I got the pitch and wedge in hand. I thought I hit this one pretty well, but had a little bit of side spin on it that kept it from reaching the green. So I'm trying to get aggressive with this chip shot. Hole out's the only thing I can do. Otherwise, we've already got par. So missed the chip, but partner already had par. Hole 7, partner had par here as well. I got lucky. I got paired up with a good partner. So again, I'm kind of swinging for the fences here, playing aggressive, and I pull it dead left. Probably trying to swing a bit too hard there. Second shot here, come up a bit short. Pin's in the front, so I didn't want to go by it. I'd rather have a short chip than a long putt. And I got my wish. And I thought I hit a pretty good chip here. And I thought this was going to bend in, but about a foot outside. Eighth hole, partner made a bogey here. It's a par 3, so I'm really just making sure I get par. And I hit a beautiful tee shot, get myself just a couple of yards away from this pin. Chance to turn a bogey into a birdie, and we make the putt. That's a 2-shot swing right there on the scorecard. Hole 9, partner made birdie here on the par 5. So again, my mindset is do what I have to do to get it on in 2. This second shot, 219 yards, there's no point in not swinging. Worst case is I do what I did here, and I pull it and come up short. Again, we've already had birdie here, so at this point now, just trying to make sure I hit it and at least give it a chance to get in the hole. Hit it a bit too hard there, so not too worried though. Partner already made birdie. I attacked this hole. We're good. So I'm just going to kind of hit my ball here and then finish out the hole. Heading into hole 10, or on hole 10, partner made par. So I'm going to play a little aggressive here. It's a long par 4. Again, I swung probably a little bit harder than I should. Ended up pulling it. But on this hole, that's not necessarily a bad thing. The ball only went 257, but got a great shot here into this pin. Thought I hit a great shot. Ended up going just a little bit long. Partner already made par here, so I'm trying to chip in here for birdie, and I just miss it. So, not mad at that chip. Ended up going outside the gimme circle, but it doesn't really make a difference at this point. Hole 11, partner made bogey, so I'm trying to play a little bit more conservative here. I want to make sure I make par. I actually took a pretty easy swing. Ended up hitting it off a hill. Luckily, I hit this great chip shot and get it inside the gimme circle to save par. Hole 12, another bogey by my partner. No big deal, though. He didn't make many of these, so I'm thinking play conservative here. Get my ball in the fairway. It's a short par 4. Hit my second shot on the green. Leave myself no worse than a 2-putt. And I do just that. I hit a great shot. I'm 15, 16 feet from the pin. Figuring easy 2-putt for me. And for whatever reason, I just didn't hit it hard enough. And then again, I just didn't read the break correctly, and I made bogey. I was pretty disappointed in myself there. I couldn't come up with that hole for a partner. I'm going to make him bogey. Hole 13, he made par, so I'm going after the pin, trying to make myself, trying to make a birdie here. And again, I come up short with my putt. So we're already in for par. So at this point, it's just finishing out the hole. Still make the putt though. Hole 14, my partner made birdie. So it's a par 4. So I'm trying to hit this drive as far as I can to give myself an opportunity to chip in or hit a wedge here and try to hole out. And I do just that. A great 280-yard drive. I only have 60 yards into this pin. So right here, I'm going to go attempt to chip it in. Again, hit it just a bit too hard. Again, hit it a little harder than I normally would. I was trying to make sure I didn't come up short. But we're in for birdie, so we're good. Hole 15, par 4. Partner already made par here, so I'm going for the birdie. It's a 330-yard hole, and I swing. I'm actually trying to get that on the green. I end up pushing it just right. I figured if I could get it on the edge of that green, I'd have a putt here. But hit a decent chip. Still 30 yards away for birdie. That putt would have given us birdie on the hole. I missed it. Partner's already in for par, though. So, again, played aggressively, trying to make birdie there. It didn't work out. Hole 16, my partner made bogey. 581 long par 5. Hit a great tee shot here. But even with a great tee shot, that's going to go about 280 yards. I'm still 300 yards away. So knowing this and knowing I'm not getting to that green in 2, I believe I take a 8-iron here, and I just try to put myself so I can hit a wedge in. and I do just that. So I have my pitch and wedge here for my third shot. Again, playing conservative here, not being aggressive, and it pays off. I end up putting this shot 9 feet away for a birdie attempt. I think I have the line here, and I just pulled it a tiny bit left. Missed it. Still got par, still saved a stroke, but really could have had a birdie there. Hole 17, partners in for par. So again, I'm trying to swing for the fences here, give myself the best chance of making birdie on this long par 4. 171 yards downhill. I have my 8-iron in hand, and I come up short. I swung easy because with the downhill lie, I thought this would go a little bit further. And then I pull my putt to the left, so we already made par. So just finishing out the hole here. Which brings us to 18. Short par 5, my partner made par. So I'm thinking birdie, and then I hit this drive, shank it to the left. But I'm thinking, hey, it's a short par 5. Birdie is still well within play here. Get this back in the fairway. Get it out there a little bit. Unfortunately, I don't get it out there very far. 198 away. I have to stick this on the green to have any chance. That pin's in the dead center, so chipping in is going to be a little more difficult.
Where are you going?
And I roll it just off. But still, at least a chip in attempt here. And I just pull my drive a little bit to the left. So we end up finishing up for par. So overall, played aggressively, made a couple birdies. Big thing for me was making that birdie on hole 8. That really allowed us to save a couple strokes, made par on most of the holes. The only bad hole I had, in my opinion, was hole 12. I should have birdied that at worst part it. But overall, great scorecard. The good news is my partner and I won this week. We won our match play. I think we won it 2 up. It went the full 18. We were 1 up going into 18, and we won that last hole. So that helped us out a lot. And last week in our match play, my partner and I also won. So overall, our team is in second place. These clan battles, in my opinion, have been great. They're a fun challenge. If you have the simulator golf tour, I encourage you to keep an eye out, and when the new season begins, join up. In the meantime, practice. It's fun, but it's a challenge. All right. I hope everyone has a great day.